This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 7102 Mammoth Avenue, Van Nuys, California, 91405. Today is April 16th, 2024. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout. Located at the rear of the property, they do have an ADU unit, and this is our 4-inch ABS cleanout located on the left-hand side of the ADU unit. And the ADU unit does have an address, but I don't know quite which one, if they're using the address or not, but they are sharing a common sewer. So again, this goes towards the gate, runs out towards our ADU, and again, this is on the left-hand side of the ADU. So we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here, and we'll just drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. So again, it does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe, and we did run some water in the bathtub. We did shut that down. I ran some water. I have some water running in the front house. We'll make a little bit of a turn. Again, we'll continue to push out. And again, it does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we'll make another turn. Again, continue to push out. And make another turn. And we'll pull back just a little bit. Again, a little difficult to tell, but again, we'll continue to push out. And again, we do have some water running in the front main house on Mammoth, and I have some water running in the hallway bathroom. Again, camera got a little debris on our camera lens to make it a little dark to see. Again, past that joint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a moment. I'm going to flush the toilet a couple times and see if I can get our camera lens clear. Okay, again, we just flushed the toilet a couple times in the ADU at the rear. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Utilize this water to help us push out. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, pull back just a little bit. Pull back a little more. Push in slowly. Okay, we'll continue to push out.
Okay, we did go ahead and try to locate this, and we are underneath the house there. Very hard to get a location, so we're just going to try to push all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause our mic here for a moment. Okay, we did go ahead and get some water running in our ADU there. So we're just going to utilize this water to push all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. And then from there we could turn off our water and take a good look. So we're just going to pause our mic here for a moment and utilize this water to reach our city sewer tie-in.
Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We did mark it with a red flag up at the front of the property. And we did, as we located this area, it does appear that it doesn't have another 4-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out up in the grass next to the sidewalk. So again, this is our black ABS to vitreous clay transition. This is your property line to lateral transition. But again, with the offset here, we're going to pull back and we'll relocate ourselves to that 4-inch ABS clean out that's up at the front of the property. But as we pull back, we're going to pull back, see which direction we're actually coming from. You can see here, fairly large offset. We'll push back in just a little bit. You can see there, you got a large offset there in the transition. So again, water's still rolling over, passing through, but that area there is an area where you could possibly catch debris or continue to shift. So again, as we pull back, continue to pull back. And again, in that area there, you can see the opening there at the 12 o'clock area. That little, looks like a little bit of light right there at the bottom. And that's actually the opening. That's where I marked it with the red flag. So again, and again, as we push out or pulled back, you can see here the water passing through. That water there is coming from the front main house. So again, we're going to go ahead and pull back from here, and we'll relocate ourselves to another clean out up at the front of the property. We can push out and see the from the front of the property, from the sidewalk area, all the way out into the lateral to our city sewer tie-in from that point. But we are missing approximately 30 to 40 feet of vitreous clay sewer pipe at the front of the house. So again, all the black ABS sewer pipe coming from the ADU thus far all appears to be in fair maintainable condition. We did run some water. It all appears to be passing through. So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back from here. And then what we'll do is relocate ourselves to the front of the property, and we'll continue to push out to our lateral out in the street. So again, we'll continue to pull back. So again, what they've done is they ran from the rear ADU new construction that they built at the rear, and they ran around the perimeter of the house and brought it around the front of the property, and they picked it up right at the transition from property line to laterals where they tied in. So again, we'll continue to pull back. As we push out, you can see in this area here, we'll pull back just a little bit. Just a little bit right there. You can see there's another opening there in that area right around the 12 o'clock. In that area there's another 4-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out that's located on the front left-hand corner, rear corner of the front house. And again, that's sticking up approximately three inches above grade there. So again, that is another additional mainline sewer clean out. So again, this run here, all this black ABS sewer pipe is all serving the ADU at the rear of the property. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. Make a little bit of a turn. Yeah, we'll make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to come up and out of the clean out. And what we'll do is we'll pause here for a moment, relocate ourselves up towards the front of the property. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out up at the front of the house. Again, this goes up towards the front of our property.
No.
Okay. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and relocated to a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located, again, up in the front of the house. Again, this goes towards the front of our house, and this is our grass here, and this is just next to our sidewalk. We're approximately about 3 feet from our sidewalk, and they did install a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout here. So what we're going to do is we're going to zero out our camera monitor here, and then what we'll do is we'll drop down and take a good look. Again, as we pushed out, we did get held up here at this offset here. You can see the offset there. As you pull back, you can see that offset there, and that's in the transition between the black ABS sewer pipe and the vitreous glaze sewer pipe. So again, we'll pull back just a little bit. You can see an offset there at the top there from about the 9 o'clock going all the way around to the 3 o'clock. We drop down, and it does appear that we possibly transition to 6-inch vitreous clay. So again, we're going to utilize this water, and this water is coming from the front house in the hallway shower. And again, we'll just continue to push out. And we'll make a little bit of a turn, and we drop down into our city sewer tie-in. So again, you can see this is our city sewer tie-in here. You see a little bit of water running beneath us. So we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. Again, as you can see here, this is our city sewer tie-in. A little bit of residual water running through. We did shut our water down, but we do have an inspector in the house running as well. Again, we'll pull back slowly in this area here. This is our saddle. A little bit of offset there in our saddle. Does appear to be a little bit of offset, a little bit of a gap there at the top of the saddle. Continue to pull back. That joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And as we pull back, we're transitioning back into black ABS sewer pipe. And again, this does appear to be our 4 to 6 transition. And as we pull back, you can see here, we do have an offset here. And you can see that we did mark this area with the red flag. You can see the offset there. So again, we're going to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And what we'll do is we'll relocate ourselves. We're going to relocate ourselves to the roof. And we're going to run through a roof vent and just locate an area at the front of the house where possibly a mainline sewer cleanout can be installed, and possibly see approximately 30 to 40 feet of sewer pipe that's at the front of the property to this tie-in. So again, we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to the roof. This is our roof. This goes out towards the front of the property. This is our vent pipe here. We're going to zero ourselves out at the edge of the vent pipe. And we're going to go ahead and drop down our vent pipe. And again, to attempt to push all the way out, possibly push all the way out to our tie-in at the front of the property. Push out. It does appear that we transition to what appears to be black ABS waistline. So again, we'll continue to push out. And again, we do have a little bit of water running in the house. So again, this will make a little bit of a turn. There's a tie-in there. And we're going to pause right here we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. So we'll pause here. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. We did locate this area, and we're able to locate another mainline sewer cleanout on the left-hand side of the walkway. Go ahead and push out. And what we'll do is we'll continue to push out. You can see that we're in black ABS sewer pipe, and we'll pause there for a moment. We're going to pull back just a little bit. We'll pause here for a moment. Go ahead. There you go. You go or no? Huh?
What?
Can you push out or what? There you go. Keep going. We went ahead and got up and over that offset. So again, we'll just go ahead and continue to push out from here. And again, it does appear to be vitreous clay sewer piping. And we drop down. We're going to pause here for a moment. This is our transition to, this is our tie-in area actually from the ADU at the rear of the property, comes up and ties up in this area. We did mark this area with the red flag as well up at the front of the house. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here. We'll take a good look at the vitreous clay on our way back. Again, a little bit of ABS there. Transition back into vitreous clay. And we'll pull back slowly. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. A little bit of what appeared to be a neoprene band exposed, but again, nothing major. Again, that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And we'll push back out just a little bit. Push back out a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right here. And you can see in that joint there, you do have a crack in that joint. We'll pull back just a little bit. You can see that there's a crack in that joint. Right about there, you can see the crack all the way. It's a full diameter crack in that joint. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And we're coming up on our next joint. And again, in that joint appeared to have a crack as well. So again, we'll continue to pull back. We got another offset in that joint as well. And again, that joint there does appear to have a large break at the top from about the 9 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 6 o'clock. We're going to pull back just a little bit. And you can push, and you can see there, you can see the joint, and then you can see the full break at the top there from about the 9 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 6 o'clock. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, there's an offset there. And then we'll continue to pull back. We did locate this area again on the left-hand side of the walkway. We did mark it with a red flag. So again, we transition back into cast iron waistline. So the cast iron waistline, you can see, does have some buildup, some scaling throughout. And as we pull back, we transition into black ABS waistline. Did have a little bit of a gap in that transition. A little bit offset in that transition. And the black ABS waistline appears to be in fair condition. So again, we'll continue to pull back, and all the water's shut down in the unit. In the front house is all shut down. A little bit of residual water holding there at the bottom, but again, nothing major. So again, we'll continue to pull back. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to come up our vent pipe. Again, come up and out of our vent pipe, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection